Hi everyone, Goddess here, showing you Doom 1.1 BioBoss Node, slightly different way to how Q does it, just so you can see if this method may work better for you because it works for me. I find it easier and better in control of it than the other one. So what I do is instead of stunning Negasonic at the start, I actually stun Strange. And I'll tell you why. Because when you have stun on the toon, and Strange is the one that you are going to use AV's ult to flip rather than Negasonic, you see the difference is when you use that and on Strange, with the stun on him, it flips to a counter attack positive on your toons. And then when Scarlet Witch does her ult, just like that counter with DD special, this is the same thing. She gets completely hit by everyone else because of their counter attack. And you still do the rest the same. You sort of use the Venom spread on Strange to spread it around. And then I focus on Ghost Rider. I'm not worried about Negasonic heal block, as you can see that because the immunity, it didn't really affect them too badly except for Venom, which will be cleared in the AV's next move. So then I sort of just pile on a little bit more on Scarlet Witch to make sure she doesn't get a chance to use special. And then back to focusing on attacking Ghost Rider, pile as much of the negative, as many of the negatives on him, so that later on when Venom gets his spread again, or we can use Carnage to spread the negatives to his adjacent toons and enemies. I am conscious that I do need to work on Jessica Jones. After I spread a lot more on Ghost Rider, I would go back to her. So with this particular fight, I should have probably attacked Jessica Jones a bit more. Didn't expect the next wave to drop so quickly, but it's okay. We can work with that. So you can see I'm just trying to use Carnage to spread the negatives. Carnage is also ISO Blue Skirmisher 2, which means, Skirmisher 3. He will put two vulnerables on each toon with his basic. So you'll see my SSM stun cooldown's not yet quite ready to stun Mordor, which I normally would do, but that's okay. Then what I do is because I use AV special and put immunity on, they'll protect me for most of the heal block. If not, don't worry, because AV's on his turn, his passive, he will clear the one negative from all the turns, so I'm not too concerned. So at this point in time, I'm just focusing on bringing the toon's health down below 25% to keep the speed up. And because I know most of the negatives are on Ghost Rider, each time AV's ult comes, I find the toon with the most negative, especially with offense down, and use that on that toon to get offense up for symbiotes so they can kill them quicker. So now SSM cooldown is ready for his ult. So I stunned Mordor, of course, and then I finished working on Jessica Jones to get rid of her. As you can see, Ghost Rider has already died, so he's quite dangerous with killing you, or attacking you rather, when each of the enemy toons die. So the next drop comes down. Not to worry, because we kill enough toons to give us a bit of speed and a bit of enough turns to have a go at sort of bringing other toons further down and keep controlling the fight, so that hopefully you don't get Squirrel Girl and Falcon to use their special before you can kill them. So you can see lots of sea of red going. So one thing I've not managed to do was get Squirrel Girl down before her cleanse, which you'll see in a minute. The only reason for that is because I was very conscious, and I guess I'm more scared of Falcon's special than I am of Squirrel Girl. Because provided that everyone's at a lower enough health, even if she cleanses them, and so long as you still got the speed up going and everyone being low health, you can just keep going and not worry about the enemy having a turn. So you can see by now, I should have really, instead of attacking Elsa, I should have gone more for Squirrel Girl. Alright, so here she goes, clearing everything. But at this stage, obviously, because we're two tapping, I'm not too concerned. But I do want to... Falcon's gone, which is good. So now I want to concentrate on getting rid of Squirrel Girl in preparation for the second round. And also you'll see at this point, time is slowly coming down. Squirrel Girl is gone, so I'll just work on Elsa, getting her health down as low as possible. Make sure you don't use any of the ults or any special abilities of the symbiotes. With the timer finishing soon, you don't want to use them and save them for the next round. At this point in time, we only have 5 of 5 toons. This is going to be really easy.